I am so excited to present the 2021. This is the changes that are going to be on the NCLEX exam upcoming. My name is Regina Callion, and I am so excited to finally deliver this report to you guys. So if you're just joining me, you will know that we are going to we're going to go over the test details. We're going to talk frequent questions and answers, and also I just want to put into your mind the new types of NCLEX questions that we will be seeing. So again, this is a very exciting report that I'm able to share with you. Tell your friends who are taking NCLEX next year that these are what you can expect if you are going to be under the next generation NCLEX. Why I do this? Well, very simply, I'm doing this because this is what we do at ReMar Review. We have a ministry. We have the community that you guys are all a part of, the education. Literally, when you get your nursing license, your life will change. You will have success. And that is what this is all about. We always say you can, you will, you must pass NCLEX. And our nurses are passing the NCLEX. So no matter what changes are going to happen, we're going to prepare you for them. Now, if you did not know that the NCLEX conference was literally just a couple of days ago, this was an amazing opportunity for educators like myself to know what to say to the nursing students, right? And so this conference was very unique because I got the most information on the next generation NCLEX than I have ever gotten so far. So it was also a great time for the nursing educators to get together and figure out how we're going to prepare you guys. So just a bullet point, this is what it is. The next generation research that has been taking place has been going on for quite a while. There are actually 1,300 next generation questions. Yes, you guys have answered that many, right? So over 7 million responses have been collected. You guys know this special research section. Everybody's seeing it right now. It's optional, but over 300,000 nursing students have completed that section. So what they are going to put out is something that's well tested, and a lot of exposure already has happened. If you're on here, let me know if you've actually taken this research section. Let me know. So what is the changes? What is going to happen? What are we going to see? So in general, the next generation test details are this, right? So next generation will start for everybody April 2023. And you may be thinking, oh, that is a far way away. Or you may be thinking, hey, that's exactly when I will be taking NCLEX. So you will start to see it, whether you're an RN or a PN, it is dropping. It is dropping April 2023. The test length will be 5 hours. We are still going to have a computer adaptive exam. We are still going to have a computer adaptive exam. And that is very important because this is a test that has to determine where you are as a practitioner, and computer adaptive testing is the very best way to do that. The 3 ways you will be able to pass this test, we are not looking for failures. The 3 ways you will be able to pass this test are going to be the 95% confidence interval, the root, which is the running out of time, and then also taking the max amount of items, and the test calculating your ability based off of that. So what you're going to see is a total exam length of 85 minimal questions to 150 maximum questions, okay? The clinical judgment measurement model, this is what is going to be a new component of the exam. And you're going to be seeing case studies for this next exam. So you're going to be seeing case studies for this next exam. And 3 case studies are going to be the minimum. So everybody will get 3 case studies, which will total 18 questions, right? Based off of that clinical judgment measurement model. Very important. The other items will be the standalone items. So you'll have 52 to 117 of those. And so out of your entire performance, what will be scored will be 70 to 135 questions, okay? And pre-test items will be 15 questions. And we know the pre-test items don't count. They don't count, but they mix them in there. So are you guys excited? Are you excited for this next testing phase? Some people may be asking, okay, so how is that different? How is that different from the current NCLEX? How is that different from the current NCLEX? And so what I wanted to do is just show you guys this slide, and it's basically what the NCLEX looks like now, and also how it will be changing in 2023. Okay, so some people, I see it on the comments, I'm so excited. Other people are, I'm not excited. Whether you're excited or not, it's coming. And so right now, as you can see, don't you love motorcycles? Right now, what you can see is the timing. They are not allowing any extra time for the next generation exam. So during the conference, even though the questions are case studies and they require more attention, they are saying that nursing students do not need to have more time for these question types. So it's 5 hours today. It will be 5 hours then. Okay. The delivery method. So you will still have your variable computer adaptive test. And don't worry, I'm going to be going over, I see all your questions. I'm going to be going over those general questions as well. I'm taking note of them so I can come back. Also, the pass and decision rules are going to be exactly the same. They're exactly the same. There are not going to be any changes on that. Now, as you can see, the exam length is going to be, in terms of number of questions, that's going to be extended just a little bit. So right now you have a minimum of 75 questions. For NextGen, you're going to have a minimum of 85 questions. So not too much more, okay? And then the clinical judgment measurement model, I'm telling you guys, these case studies are going to be they are going to be either a tremendous advantage to those of you who are very good at your content and anticipating changes, or they will be extremely difficult to nursing students whose nursing schools are not preparing them with this specific model. All right. So those are going to be 3 as a minimum with 6 questions for each case study. Each case study will give you 6 questions, and you're going to have to work your way through those case studies. All right. Standalone items are there, 52 to 117. And then the total scored items are going to move from 60 to 130, and they will be increased from 70 to 135. Okay. And so the pre-tests are still there, 15 questions. So you can see that there are slight changes here, but overall, the major changes are going to be the addition of the clinical judgment measurement modules and the partial credits, as well as the question or standalone item presentation. If this is your first time seeing this, please share this video, because if you're seeing this for the first time, I am sure your nursing friends are not seeing it with you, right? So share this video so that they will know these changes are coming up too. Okay, now, clinical judgment. The next generation NCLEX measures clinical judgment. That is the intention of it. They have realized that, hey, there is a better way to do this than what we have been doing. And so what they're going to do is return to case studies. If you guys look at the NCLEX historically, the NCLEX of the 80s, it wasn't even called NCLEX then, but the previous nursing licensure test had case studies. They had case studies. And so they are going back to those case studies to see if you as the nursing student can anticipate changes. all right, can anticipate changes. So if you guys are just joining in, please make sure you watch the replay so you can get all of the information. So the standalone items are what is going to help evaluate this clinical judgment as well. So I'm talking about clinical judgment. This is where the NCBSN, which stands for the National Council State Board of Nursing, this is their model that they will be using for next generation NCLEX. And what it says about the nursing judgment measurement model is that this nursing clinical judgment measurement model neither defines nor redefines clinical judgment. Okay. It allows NCSBN and potentially other users for the first time a method of measuring and deriving valid inferences around the nursing clinical judgment and decision-making ability of a prospective entry-level nurse. So they're saying, for the first time, we have something that is going to allow us to see exactly how you think, all right? Exactly how you anticipate complications. So if you look at this, this model, you'll see that there are 4 layers. Most of the NCLEX questions will come from layers 3 and layers 4, particularly layer 3 for your clinical case scenarios, okay? So that's why I'm saying nursing schools, they need to, starting today, be thinking about this as part of their curriculum. One of the best things that I discovered is that, hey, you can incorporate this clinical judgment measurement model very easily. And so if you're in nursing school, ask your instructors about it. Ask your instructors about how they are going to support you through your NCLEX exam, okay? How they're going to get you from layer 0, okay, all the way through layer 4, because it is going to be required to get your nursing license. All right. So, and speaking of clinical thinking and clinical judgment, you guys know I have been preparing my critical thinking workshop for International Nurses Day. And so International Nurses Day, yes, it is happening. It is this month. And when I talk about this clinical judgment model, this will definitely affect the testing, the testing scores, the success rates of international nurses, right? Because if you're not prepared for this, when you take the exam and you don't know how to anticipate clinical judgment, is going to be tough. So I'm doing this workshop. I want you all to attend. If you're watching this video, even though it's for my international nurses specifically, I want you all to attend. But this is going to be for international nurses and also repeat test takers, because if you have not been in school for a long time, you're probably not going to be introduced to these ideas. And so that's why I'm going to help facilitate that. So if you think about the passing rates of international nurses already and repeat test takers, overall, the NCLEX rates are about 72%, right? We noticed even a severe drop with COVID. And so if you talk about the success rate of repeat test takers, this is what you're looking at, 43.84%, okay? Foreign nurses, a little bit higher, 46%, all right? But not at all what we want it to be, And then repeat foreign nurses who are taking the exam, even 27%. So I want to help improve these numbers. I want you to be confident. I want you to be finally licensed to work in the United States. You guys know how much we need hospitals, but this workshop is going to be designed to help you improve your critical thinking. So please sign up. Please sign up for it. Everybody, but specifically international nurses of wherever, okay? All over the world. It's super easy to sign up. And again, it's free. Just hit remarnurse.com/think right now. Do it right now. If you need help with NCLEX critical thinking, if you want to get NCLEX critical thinking down, this is the time to do it right now. Okay. And I am happy to let you know that our partners for this event is Grand Canyon University. They are going to be a partner for this event. So they will have an amazing bonus for international nurses wherever you are from in this planet. They will have something for you. So you want to attend for that, Grand Canyon University. And we will be discussing the content in the NCLEX virtual trainer, but I need you guys to sign up. So if you have not signed up, again, this is how to do it. remarnurse.com/think. Okay. Now, what else? I mentioned the clinical judgment measurement model. The case studies are going to be from layer 3. These are also going to be the new question types on the exam. This is also going to be the new question types on the exam. And so these will not be case studies, okay? They won't be case studies here, but you can get an extended multiple response. And under the category of this is the select all that apply, right? So if you're thinking about select all that apply, this is it, all right? Multiple response grouping, select in, these are all, okay? These are all what are going to be seen on the next generation NCLEX. And just a little bit about it is that these will now be up to 10 choices. So remember, select all that apply right now, they are currently 5 answers to choose from. These new ones will be extended, so that will be up to 10 options to choose from, which are correct or incorrect. And yes, they will be partial credit, okay? So I will go more into detail about what those question scoring items can be. Some questions you will get points taken off if you get it wrong. So this is going to be very interesting for us. Also, you will have the matrix or the grid questions, the drag and drop down questions as well. The highlighting, where you're highlighting in a text or table, and you have to highlight the questions that are correct, the choices that are correct. And then trending and bow tie questions, these are also going to be presented. And so I will do a part 2 where I'll actually show examples of all of these. But again, we are talking about what to expect on the next generation NCLEX. And you guys can tell that you are going to have to understand this practice of nursing inside and out, okay? And so your exam possibly will look like this, where it is 52 items. This is the minimum length exam. This is the best case scenario, where you get 52 standalone items and you get 3 case studies. And again, each case study will have 6 questions apiece. So now you can get up to 18 items or 18 items in your case studies. And then 15 of those questions will be unscored. Okay. So this is it, guys. This is what the minimum list can look like. Now, we had a question and answer section, so I just want to go over some common questions and answers. I see some on the side of the panel for all that you are watching, but again, people are asking, when does this take place? This will take place April 2023. Now, in December of 2022, they're going to do some beta testing where they will actually allow some nursing students to take this exam, and they will allow them to just test it out and see how it is, but they won't actually get their results. The results will be internal. So you may have some students in December saying, oh, I took that NCLEX, all right? But for the majority of students, both RN and PN, they're going to change it April 2023. And that's interesting because usually the RNs are changed and then the PNs are changed the next year. or so, but now everybody will be changing at the same time. So the frequent asked questions and answers that I just want to go over really quickly are this: when will the new test plan be released? Now, the test plan is different from the test plan is different from the actual exam. Okay, the test plan is different from the actual exam. So that will be released in January. So we will be able to see what exactly is going to be the percentage breakdown of the categories, the things like that, okay? Because we're not exactly sure what that will be just yet. And then the second question is, will changes be for RN only? Nope, for both tests, right? Are the case studies computer adaptive? So yes, the case studies are computer adaptive, meaning that there will be different difficulty levels depending on where you are, okay? Now, will the SATA be partial accredit? That answer is yes. So that means that in some instances, if there are 7 correct answers and you only pick 2 of them, you will get 2 points. You will get 2 points for that, that performance, and it will go towards your overall grade. Does that make sense? Okay. And this will help you. I think this will actually help you to be more confident, knowing that you may get some points for every question, okay? How about this? A lot of educators wanted to know about the medication list and the clinical skills list. So don't worry, you guys, I got you on that stuff. But in general, we will still only be seeing the generic names for medications. And I know we have more students from Canada and all over the country taking this exam, but it will just be generic medication names. Another question was question number 6. Will students be given a whiteboard? Will students be given a whiteboard? And the answer is yes, absolutely, absolutely. And then the final question that I just want to go over, just to give you guys a quick overview of this process, is will students get more time? Will students get more time for case studies? And the answer to that is no. You won't get more time for the overall exam, but if you need accommodations, remember, if you need accommodations for vision, if you need educational assistive devices, if you need the exam read to you, these are all things that are still going to be available to nursing students, So you can also explore accommodations. But overall, you can see that the current NCLEX and the next generation NCLEX are structurally similar in terms of the time you get, how it is determined that you pass or fail, and the amount of questions that are presented to you. Not a huge difference there. My personal take on it is that this clinical judgment measurement model, as you can see, if you look at this slide, you can see that the nursing process is down at the very bottom. And the nursing process is what we emphasize today, right? The ADPI. So we do the assessment, then analysis, then planning, implementation, and evaluation. The clinical judgment measurement model, even though it has those elements in it, there are many other layers that they added on to the nursing process. For example, your background, right? Your bias, your environment, the specialty. These are all things that may not be considered right now on the current NCLEX. So it's going to be very important for you to be able to clinically think and critically think. And so that's why I want you guys to sign up for this workshop. For my international nurses, if you are watching this, I am doing this workshop October, okay? I'm doing this workshop this month, and actually it's October 25th, okay? So you have today to sign up for it. I will be preparing a workbook for you guys so you can work through these process with me. Critical thinking is not something that you get on your own. It is something that needs to be taught to you. It's something that needs to be taught to you. And so if you want to know how I do it, how I think about critical thinking and clinical judgment, please go to remarnurse.com/think. So this was my first part of the report for Next Generation NCLEX. There are many, many changes that are coming about. So you guys always know you definitely, you can, you will, and you must pass NCLEX. I want you to study with me. If you want to check out my website, it's remarnurse.com. Just in general, I have been doing this for 10 years, and I am super excited to present this workshop to you guys. And I saw the questions that I had on the side. If you have questions really quick about this, I want to answer them for you guys. People are asking, can I go over case studies? Yes, I will go over case studies with you all. I have no problem doing that. But what is more important, and I know you hear me say this all the time, to get through this measurement model and get through these case studies, you are going to have to be extra proficient on your content, your pathophysiology, your medications. There is no room for gaps in your knowledge. So a lot of people will make the mistake of just trying to do case studies, and it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult that way. So I will have to groom you through the pathophysiology, the expected changes, the cues, the solutions, because if your nursing school is not doing this for you guys, then it is going to be difficult for you to get through this, to get through these case studies, these bow tie questions, these matrix questions. All right. Yes, this takes place April 2023. What do you think will be good for someone who did their LV online? Yeah. So I will, the expectation is that you guys will do the virtual trainer. Okay. And I'm rethinking the actual steps where I will have you guys do the content in the virtual trainer first, and then you guys will be able to do the case studies secondarily, because that's going to be the best way to prepare for this next generation. Okay. So virtual trainer is always going to be the start of the foundation. You will have to have that information in the VT mastered. And some of you guys already have my virtual trainer. That's amazing. You're using it for nursing school. So you will be prepared for this exam. You will be. All right. Am giving a testimony. So Marina, you're giving a testimony. You passed your NCLEX. Let me know. Let me know, RN or PN. Let me know. Okay. Also, yes, there will be a workbook for the critical thinking workshop. It is going to be October 25th, and I'm looking to start it around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And there's no need for you to be worried, because you guys can see I am being super proactive about this. I am being super proactive. If you need to renew your subscription with your virtual trainer, please email our team, who they're waiting to help you guys. They are waiting to help you guys. They are at support@remarreview.com. Support.remarreview.com. Okay, so if you want to get back into your virtual trainer, sign up for my NCLEX virtual trainer. That is the way they will help you to do that. Next question is from Precious. She says, when a patient dies, who do you report to first, the family members or the doctor? Who do you report to first? Okay. And so Precious, this is a very great question. If you don't have my virtual trainer, please get into my virtual trainer. If you have any changes in your patient's condition, you want to report that to the physician first. You don't want to tell, as a nurse, a registered nurse or a practical nurse, You do not want to tell a family member something like a patient has expired or died without actually getting that confirmation from the doctor. All right, you want to include the health practitioner in all changes first. Okay, so this would be like, and then I see you guys answering for me. Thank you so much. But this would be Precious if you asked if your patient had trouble breathing, or if your patient suddenly lost their appetite, or if your patient blood sugar was 380. Would you tell the doctor or would you tell the family members first? It is the same principle there. Okay, it is the same principle there. So you would want to notify the healthcare provider. Good question. Good question. All right. Okay. Also, for you guys who want to sign up for the critical thinking course, it is right there, remarnurse.com/think. And for those of you who want to get the virtual trainer, right now, actually, we're doing a huge sale for nursing students. So we have reduced the price, not $50, not $100, but actually $120 plus free shipping if you are a domestic or international nurse. So you know how huge that is. If you're an international nurse, we will ship the books to you no matter where you are right now for free. So amazing, amazing time to get the NCLEX virtual trainer during the month of October. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. Your questions were wonderful. Is there anything else? Can I use my virtual trainer for my RN exit exam or wait till I'm ready for the NCLEX? Please, if you don't feel confident with that exit exam, definitely use the VT for that. I have nursing students in the virtual trainer using it just for their nursing classes during their schooling. So definitely you can use it for your exit exam. Trust me, your scores will be high. Okay. All right. What else? Thank you, Robert. Robert says, great deal. And Herdy says, I'm happy now I've reached Miss ReMar. She's going to help me. Yes, I'm going to help you pass your exit exams, nursing school. Honestly, wherever you are, the virtual trainer will help put you in a good position. I have a nursing student that hasn't even started nursing school yet, and she is doing my virtual trainer for practical nurses. She's halfway through it. Okay. So this is going to be a great opportunity. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to head out. Remember, sign up for this event. I am grateful to our partners who are going to be Grand Canyon University. They are going to help to give you guys, if you're an international nurse or even a domestic nurse, an amazing bonus. But you got to sign up. Say this with me. I believe it. You can. It says, actually, I can, I will, I must pass NCLEX. And I know you guys will. Believe it in your heart. I want to see it happen for you. Sign up for my critical thinking workshop. It's coming. The sign up is also in the link of this video. Have an amazing day, guys. See you later.